Under a torrential downpour, a small woven basket is caught among the roots, a stark emblem of abandonment. Inside the fragile basket, Mowgli cries, his face a mask of distress against the backdrop of the raging storm. Wrapped in tattered red cloth, Mowgli's vulnerability is magnified against the jungle's raw power. Bagheera emerges from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with curiosity as he questions, "A man, cub, here, in the jungle?" In the heart of the wolf den, the scent of fur mingles with the earth as wolves gather under the jungle moon. Bagheera gently pushes Mowgli forward, presenting him to Akela and the watchful pack. A low growl rumbles through the crowd as the wolves assess the strange man-cub. Akela's voice cuts through the tension. "This child is not one of our kind." Raksha steps forward, her eyes blazing with fierce protectiveness. "He is now. He will live with us, as my own." Years pass, and Mowgli takes his first unsteady steps among his wolf family. He tumbles playfully with the wolf cubs in a heap of colorful autumn leaves. Mowgli lifts his head to the night sky, mimicking the wolves' haunting howls at the moon. He runs with the pack, a blur of youthful energy, learning to move as one with the wild. But lurking in the shadows, the menacing glow of Shere Khan's eyes foreshadows danger.
The jungle awakens with a symphony of life as young Mowgli bursts into view, a vibrant spark amidst the emerald canopy. He dives into a crystal stream, the water dancing around him as laughter echoes through the trees. His laughter rings out, a testament to his joyful existence embraced by the wolf pack. Narrator, VO. Years passed, and the man-cub grew. Inside the wolf den, Raksha watches Mowgli, immersed in play with the wolf cubs, their laughter echoing through the space. Bagheera observes from a distance as Mowgli effortlessly ascends a tree, his movements fluid and natural. Raksha reflects, he may be human, but his heart beats like a wolf. Akela responds, his voice solemn, he is brave, he is fast, but one day, the jungle will test him. Mowgli continues to climb, unaware of the watchful eyes and the looming trials that await him in the jungle. An unnatural silence falls over the jungle, an ominous prelude to unseen danger. A dark shadow moves stealthily through the dense undergrowth, barely disturbing the stillness. Shere Khan's eyes burn with predatory intent. Unaware of the approaching danger, Mowgli laughs and plays innocently with wolf cubs. In the scorched jungle clearing, a striped shadow heralds the arrival of Shere Khan. Shere Khan pauses, his senses heightened. "I smell, man." Turning towards the wind, Shere Khan unleashes a deafening roar. His roar echoes through the jungle, a declaration of his menacing presence. Shere Khan's hatred for humans reverberates in the air. Moonlight spills through the den's cracks as Akela declares, "Shere Khan hunts again. He has scented the man-cub." Raksha fiercely counters, "He is one of us." Bagheera interjects with caution, "But he is still human. The tiger will never see him as kin." Unseen, Mowgli perches above, his eyes widening as understanding dawns. Confusion clouds Mowgli's features as he grasps the danger he brings to the pack. As dawn breaks in the jungle, Mowgli skips through the lush undergrowth, his laughter piercing the morning air. He chases a vibrant green frog, his carefree spirit a stark contrast to the lurking shadows. Bagheera watches from the dense foliage, his golden eyes reflecting concern and grim determination. The narrator observes, "This scene underscores Mowgli's innocence. It marks the end of Mowgli's childhood, the approaching time of choice looming large." Mowgli remains unaware of the difficult decision made for his safety, his joy echoing through the trees.
Mist drapes the jungle as Mowgli and Bagheera journey through the dense undergrowth, their path heavy with unspoken apprehension. Mowgli's young face is etched with confusion and defiance. "Why do I have to leave? I've done nothing wrong." Bagheera's grave expression reflects the weight of his words. He walks, his movements fluid despite the somber mood. Bagheera explains with stern resolve, "Because Shere Khan doesn't care. He sees a man, cub, and smells fire. That's enough." Long shadows dance in the filtered light, amplifying the somber mood as the two continue their trek. Mowgli pauses, his bare feet gripping the jungle rock, a silent sentinel amidst the verdant chaos. His gaze lingers on the faint hills in the distance, where the wolf pack roams free. A whisper of longing escapes his lips. "They're my family." Bagheera's voice cuts through the heavy air. "And they always will be, but right now they can't keep you safe." The jungle's symphony of greens and browns surrounds them, a silent witness to the boy's heartbreaking choice. Mowgli, lost in the jungle's allure, abandons the path, his eyes chasing a chameleon's dance across a vine. In a sudden ambush, a large net descends, trapping Mowgli in its woven snare. Kaa, the python, emerges from the canopy, his coils tightening around Mowgli, a predator claiming its prey. Kaa's voice drips with false sweetness. "Such a pretty cub. Come closer." Bagheera's warning echoes through the jungle, a stark reminder of its perils. "The jungle is not your friend, Mowgli. It will test you at every turn." Mowgli struggles against the constricting net, his carefree wander now a desperate fight for survival. Beneath the humid jungle canopy, Mowgli rests in the shade of a banana tree, finding respite from the sweltering day. A sudden, looming shadow casts over Mowgli, prompting him to squint upwards in curiosity. Baloo, a colossal brown bear, scratches his back against a tree trunk, sending a cascade of bark and leaves down around Mowgli. Baloo cheerfully greets Mowgli, declaring, "Then you're found now. You're with me." In the heart of the jungle, Baloo imparts his fishing wisdom to Mowgli, their laughter mingling with the sounds of the wild. Drifting along the river on Baloo's belly, Mowgli exclaims, "This is better than anything." Baloo shares his simple philosophy. "That's the bare necessities, kid." Their escapades lead them to a beehive, where they brazenly steal honey, triggering a chaotic chase through the jungle. From the shadows, Bagheera watches with a disapproving gaze, muttering, "This was not part of the plan." The camera sweeps across an endless forest, where darkness reigns supreme. A scarred paw touches the muddy ground, its strength a stark warning. Shere Khan lurks, a shadow among shadows, his presence a chilling omen. His voice echoes through the night, a promise of inescapable doom. The cub plays while the fire waits. In the lush jungle, Mowgli playfully plucks fruit from a tree, his eyes sparkling with mischief. "Hey there, you want some?" Mowgli calls out, grinning at the curious monkeys peering from above. Suddenly, a flurry of monkey arms descends, snatching Mowgli away in a chaotic whirlwind. "Hey, put me down!" Mowgli shouts, his voice echoing through the dense jungle as he is lifted into the canopy. The monkeys vanish into the dense foliage, their captive Mowgli disappearing with them. The jungle falls silent once more, the only evidence of the chaotic kidnapping the rustling leaves in the trees. Deep within the jungle, Baloo and Bagheera discover a trail of broken fruit, the remnants of a hasty escape. Footprints mark the earth, each step a silent testament to Mowgli's desperate flight. Distant laughter echoes through the trees, a chilling reminder of the danger that has befallen Mowgli. Baloo's expression darkens with concern. They got him. Bagheera, ever the strategist, begins to formulate a plan amidst the chaos. Bagheera turns to Baloo, suggesting, "We'll need a plan, and maybe your ridiculous dancing." In the heart of ancient jungle ruins, monkeys circle Mowgli, their eyes gleaming with a mix of curiosity and menace. "Tell us, man-cub, how do you make fire?" King Monkey demands, his voice echoing through the ruins. Defiant, Mowgli retorts, "I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you." A boisterous roar signals Baloo's explosive entrance, disrupting the monkey's hold. As chaos erupts, Bagheera pounces from the shadows, a sleek shadow of deadly intent. Amid the pandemonium, Mowgli cries out, "Baloo, Bagheera!" In the heart of the dense jungle, Mowgli, Bagheera, and Baloo venture deeper into the unknown. The air is heavy, still, and filled with the weight of unspoken dangers. Mowgli's innocent curiosity breaks the silence. "Why is Shere Khan so afraid of me?" Bagheera's tone darkens with a hint of caution. "It's not you he fears, it's what man brings." The distant rumble of thunder echoes Bagheera's warning, as nature itself seems to hold its breath. The path ahead remains uncertain, shrouded in deep shadows and the promise of looming conflict. In a blackened clearing, Bagheera surveys the desolate scene. Bagheera's voice echoes with sorrow. "Long ago, man entered the jungle with fire, and left it broken. Baloo turns to Mowgli, his expression grave. And he thinks you might carry that same fire someday. Mowgli stands firm, declaring with conviction, "But I don't. I never have." Amidst the dense jungle, a sudden clap of thunder shatters the tranquility, signaling the arrival of a storm. Mowgli examines the smoldering remains of a branch struck by lightning, its embers glowing ominously. With newfound resolve, Mowgli declares, "I won't be like them, but if he comes for me, I'll be ready." From the shadows, Shere Khan's voice echoes with menace, "Let him touch fire, and I'll strike before he lifts it again." Under a storm-ravaged sky, the jungle writhes in turmoil, trees bending and creatures fleeing before the tempest's wrath. Amidst the chaos, Mowgli stands unwavering on a precipice, a solitary figure against the storm's fury. Bagheera's desperate voice cuts through the storm. "Mowgli, he's close. Come with us, we'll find cover." Mowgli's defiant answer echoes in the wind. "No, this is my fight." Under the violent flashes of lightning, Shere Khan emerges, a fearsome figure stalking into the jungle clearing. Shere Khan's voice booms through the storm. "You dare stand before me, man-cub?" Mowgli stands defiant, meeting the tiger's fury head-on. "This is my jungle too." Shere Khan's snarl pierces the night. "You will burn us all," Mowgli retorts, "only if you force me to." In a burst of fury, Shere Khan lunges, his shadow stretching ominously as Mowgli narrowly escapes. The torch's dance ignites the parched earth, birthing a ring of fire that imprisons both in its glowing embrace. Trapped by the inferno, Shere Khan snarls, "This is not over." Mowgli, amidst the chaos, whispers with solemn acceptance, "It's over for me." As Bagheera and Baloo arrive, witnessing the aftermath, Mowgli retreats into the jungle's embrace, his silhouette fading into the dense green. Mowgli strides barefoot through the towering grass, a satchel slung over his shoulder. The dense trees gradually recede as Mowgli approaches the jungle's border. Baloo lumbers into view, his breath coming in ragged gasps as he catches up. Baloo questions, "You sure about this, kid?" Mowgli responds, "I think I've always known." Bagheera emerges from the dense shadows, his dark fur glistening in the scattered sunlight. Mowgli looks back towards the trees, his gaze lingering on the memories held within. Raksha appears on a nearby ridge, her eyes meeting Mowgli's in a silent farewell. Bagheera's voice fills the clearing. "You have done what no man, cub, ever has faced the jungle, and earned its respect." Raksha offers a final, heartbreaking blessing. "Go, my son." Mowgli pauses, his gaze drawn back as a dirt path unfolds before him, leading to a village far in the distance. At the river's edge, a young girl collects water, her shy smile a fleeting moment of connection before she vanishes into the village. Mowgli casts one last look behind him at Baloo and Bagheera, a deep breath marking his resolve. With newfound determination, Mowgli steps forward, ready to embrace the unknown that lies ahead. In the heart of the jungle, fireflies dance, casting a magical glow upon a clearing where young wolf cubs gather. Raksha, wise with age, sits regally before the cubs, her eyes reflecting the soft light as she prepares to share a tale. The jungle air vibrates with anticipation, a sense of timeless wonder enveloping the scene. Raksha begins, her voice a soothing whisper. "Let me tell you the tale of the boy who walked like a wolf, but carried fire in his heart." The cubs listen intently, their imaginations ignited by the promise of adventure and mystery. The jungle holds its breath, ready to echo with the unfolding story of courage and transformation. Beneath the moonlit sky, Bagheera's silhouette adorns a high tree branch, a guardian of the jungle's secrets. His golden eyes reflect distant village lights, a silent echo of Mowgli's world. A faint smile touches his lips, a bittersweet symphony of pride and farewell. Memories of Mowgli flood his mind, a tapestry woven with laughter and loyalty. In a moment of quiet reflection, Bagheera acknowledges, "And he lived well, both as man and as jungle." His words linger in the night air, a final blessing upon Mowgli's journey. Under the silvery gaze of the moon, the jungle awakens, its mysteries unfurling in the hush of night. A silhouette emerges. Mowgli, now a young man, his wild spirit echoing through the trees as he moves with primal grace. His smile, untamed and free, mirrors the heart of the jungle, a bond unbreakable, a spirit forever wild. The jungle embraces him, a dance of shadows and light, as Mowgli's essence intertwines with the ancient soul of the forest. He is the spirit of the wild, forever unbound, forever running free in the heart of the jungle.